All right, we are recording. So I chose to record this one because it's kind of the first one back, and I know you guys are trying to hop on, but life is just busy and life gets in the way. And hopefully, we can see more and more people back on the team calls now that we're back into September, back into routine, and kind of back into feeling good and just diving back into our businesses. I feel like the summer is just kind of we all do it. We all spend time with our families. We all go to the lake. We go on trips, and the weekends are just kind of consumed of doing things outdoors, and that is freaking amazing. So it's nice to be back. It's nice to see your faces, and um, I wanted to focus this team call on priorities because sometimes we can think we are so freaking busy. And I know we are. Brittany said it in the group the other day. She's like, I feel like I'm working 30 hours but a day, but there's only 24 hours in a day. So I'm not sure how that's possible. But it honestly sometimes feels like that because we're so busy. We're going from one thing to the next, we have to do this. And our brains are just like, I have so much to do, but I'm not doing anything and nothing feels like it's getting done. And it just all feels like I've overwhelm of too much to do, too much to like being busy. So anyone feel like they don't have enough time and they just they have to do everything in one day? Raise your hand. I know Brittany feels like both of Brittany's. Yep. There's Danica. Yeah, I feel it. Yeah. And I feel like everybody on our team kind of feels this way. We're just living in that society of there's always things to do, and we're always just busy human beings. And when you ask someone how they're doing, they're like, I'm good. I'm really busy, but I'm good. And it's something that I have been working on to kind of stray away from because I hate the word busy. You are only busy enough for your priorities. And that's what I want to base this call around is priorities. So we have all been told to like manage our time and like calculate the 24 hours in a day and manage your time. But the reality is that we can't add more time to our day. We can't just be like, hey, yeah, let's add another hour to the 24 hours that we have. No, it just does not work that way. Right. And so instead, we have to alter our choices and choose how we spend our day. So if I'm looking down, I have my notes because I've been reading this book, Developing the Leader Within You, and it's honestly really good. Next read for anybody else that needs a new PD book, but I have notes. And so instead of adding more time to our day, we just need to choose to spend our time a little more wisely. And I think just like Jamie had mentioned in the group chat about goals and only setting 3 because setting any more than 3 was just overwhelming her. So she had set 3 goals and to focus on 3 goals. And I think that is huge with priorities too, because they can end up being paralyzing when there are so many things to do, and then we just don't end up doing anything. Like, we got to sweep the floor, do the dishes, do the laundry, take my kid to daycare, got to do the books, got to go to dance, got to, like, there's just so many things to do. And when there's so many things to do, we just don't end up doing nothing because we sit on the couch instead and try to declutter our mind of the so many things that we have to do. So we end up paralyzing ourselves and actually instead of actually getting shit done. So I know Brittany and Danica, you guys are both kind of busy, but after this call or when you're not busy, Brittany, you can do this now if you want, but I want you to take out a pen and paper and write down all of the things that you either need to do today or that you need to do this week. One of the two, because some people have a shit ton to do in one day and some people have a shit ton to do throughout the week. So I want you to take out a pen and paper and write down all of the things that you need to do either today or this week. And then once you're done writing them, I want you to number them. from one being your most prioritized item, and then however many things you have on your list. Some people might have 10 things, some people might have 50 things. Number them 1, 2, however many items you have, just start numbering them. And then that's where you're going to start. When we start prioritizing our top most important items, that is when we're going to get them done. Doing the dishes might be later down on our priority item because it isn't a huge priority, right? Sweeping the floors, vacuuming, not a huge priority. It might be lower down on the list, right? So something that may be a huge priority would be you working your day job, you working your 8, 10, 12, 30-hour day job. And Brittany, is my auntie there? If so, that's hilarious. Okay. Whatever your priorities are on your list, write them down and then add numbers to them. And that's where you're going to start, because I feel like we all need to start somewhere, and starting off small and short is super easy. And also brain dumping everything that you need to do out onto a piece of paper is going to be super beneficial, because then it's out of your mind, that you don't need to think about it anymore, and it's down on a piece of paper where you can go and look at it. So for me, my things that were on my list were working, vacuuming the house, getting all my addresses changed over, because I still haven't done that for my license, my health card, my, you name it. There's so many things that you need to change your address for. Finishing a little hutch, getting a bookshelf for my office. The list goes on, but some of those things are not priority, like finishing the shelf. Like it can sit in the garage for another week or two if I have other things to do. Buying a bookshelf, my books can sit in boxes until I find a bookshelf. Those things can just be lower down on my priority list, is what I'm getting at. And the reason why this all ties into our jobs as coaches and what we do is the reason why most goals aren't achieved is that we're spending so much time in our day doing the second things first, or the third and fourth things first, instead of the first and like priority thing that needs to be done first. And so relating that back to our job, there are 4 or 5 things that we do in a day for working our business, and that is working out, personal development, being proof of the product, drinking your Shakeology, Energize, whatever it is, and inviting and connecting, and posting on our stories. So those are the kind of like things that we do in a day as our business. The first things that should be up on that priority list are your working out and personal development. That should be at the top for your business building things, because if you can't do those, then you can't serve anybody else. But the next thing that should come after that is connecting and inviting. Posting on your stories is good. It's great. People need to see that you're active and going and doing things in this business. But if you're not using your stories to go and then connect and invite people, they're pointless. There's no point in you posting on your stories if you're not going to go and connect and invite those people that are watching your stories. So the connections need to be up on the top of the next priority list, because if you're not connecting with people, then you don't have anybody to invite. Therefore, no one's going to join your team, and therefore you won't have anything to run. So that's kind of how it ties into this business. And it's not just a wake-up call for you guys, but it's also a wake-up call for me. I am so quick, because adding to our stories is easy. Posting on social media is easy. Doing that stuff is easy, but inviting is a lot harder. Connecting is a lot harder. It's a lot harder to go and find those people. And I think that's why we end up pushing it to the back. And if you've ever read the book, Eat That Frog, you got to do the tough shit first. And that is usually inviting and connecting with people. You got to do the tough shit first. So that is that. So how can we shift so that our major goals can be achieved? How can we shift to do the first important tasks first and leave the second, third, fourth, 50th tasks to the end? What can we do to help change that? First thing, little bean, working smarter, not harder. She's so cute. Working smarter, not harder. And I know you've probably heard this term before, but what does that mean to you? Maybe that means hiring someone to clean your house. Maybe that means so you can do other tasks. Maybe that means being disciplined and sitting down and setting timers and catching yourself when you're scrolling. There's no point in scrolling if you're not connecting with people. There's no point in scrolling if you're not inviting people. There's no point in scrolling in general. So being disciplined with what you are doing. Working smarter, not harder, meaning that you can team up with someone to run a group. So you don't have to create the posts every single day. You can create the posts every second or third day. So you're not pouring all of your energy in. So you have other people funneling energy in there as well. Working smarter, not harder, creating your posts for the entire week. If you know you're going to have a busy ass week, create all of your posts on Sunday. Sit down, plan them out, go have fun, go take a bunch of photos, go take some photos of your food, energize, go take some nice photos of you outside, go take some photos with your kids, your dog, your baby belly, whatever you got to work with. Just go take some photos of yourself so that you can create that batch content, so that when it comes to post, you're not sitting there for 45 minutes trying to think of what can I post and being so paralyzed because you're thinking about everything else that you have to do that you can't think of what to share with people or what to inspire people with. So there are so many things to do that you can set yourself up for success and working harder and working smarter, not harder. The second thing is realizing that you can't have it all, and to reach the top, you must only carry what is necessary for climbing. So to reach the top, you may have to let go of watching TV. You may have to let go of going out with friends. You may have to let go of scrolling social media. You may have to let go of being perfect and having your house perfect in a perfect state all of the time. You may have to let go of some of the things that aren't at your top priority list, or some of the things that you don't need to achieve your goals. Being the third thing that we can do is being proactive as opposed to being reactive. So what can we do beforehand instead of having to react to the situation? Prepare. So that is creating your priority list and planning out what are the things at the top priority list and how do they fit into your daily life. So preparing those items and tasks, planning ahead. So if you know you're really going to have a busy week, plan out your work schedule. For me right now, my work schedule for working this business is predominantly 7 till 8 a.m. And that's it, usually, because I get up at 5, I work out, I read or journal. I'm done my workout by 7. I work from 7 till 8. I shower, I get ready. I'm out the door by 8:40. I'm at work from 9 till 5. I get home at 5:30 and I'm out the door at 6 to go to dance. So that is usually how my day works. I don't usually like to do work after I get home from dance because at that time it's like 9:30 and I'm ready for bed at that point. So my work schedule has been 7 till 8 every single day. And at that point, I post my stories, I connect with people, I check to see if anybody has any subscriptions coming due, and I post in my bot group. Those are the things that I do from 7 till 8. I've set timers now because before I was just not inviting or connecting. And then I would just be like, oh yeah, I'll do that later today. And then it would never get done because I would get busy and I would have other things to do, and then it just wouldn't get done. So make sure you're planning your day ahead. And I think that's where our 24-hour circle comes in handy. If you know your work day is from whatever, 8 till 5, 8 till 4, or 7 till midnight, whatever your work day is, make sure you block that out in your circle. So I do have it. I will send you guys this circle because I think it is super handy. But I'm just gonna make a quick clock here. If I can, no, I cannot do my math right. What is going on? Yeah, I'm trying to create a clock and I can't even think. Oh my word. All right, well, I'm not gonna create a clock because 6:14. Y'all, this is bad. 12, 18, 20. Okay, never mind. I will create a clock because I figured it out. Okay. This is my lovely clock. So this is 12 to 6 a.m. You're probably sleeping if you're like most people. I personally get up at 5 a.m. And this from here, that's my like read, journal, meditate. And this 6 till 7 is my workout. And then 7 till 8 is my work. Schedule the time that it takes for you to shower, 8 till 8:30, to get ready and shower. Schedule that shit. I pack my lunch and I'm out the door at 8:40. So from 9, this is driving. 8:40 till 9 is driving. 9 till all the way up till, I don't know what, 18, that's 4 o'clock. 6 o'clock, just kidding. 17 is 4, 5. From that time to this time, I'm working. So if you know that you're going to be working from whatever your hours are, 9 till 5, make sure you block out that piece of your pie for your working. You are at work, you're not really doing anything else except for maybe on your lunch hour, you can adjust, post some stuff, make your post for the day, do whatever you need to do kind of in your business that doesn't take a ton of mental capacity. I don't like to do inviting and stuff at noon because it takes a little more mental capacity to do that stuff at noons. But anyways, you probably get the point in my ugly ass photo. But to make sure you block out the things that you absolutely know that you need to do. If you need to take your kid to daycare, or if you have to take a child to, for Jamie, she's got to take her kid to horse lessons from 10 a.m. till whatever time. She knows that she needs to do that today. So that's her time blocking chunk. If you know you have to, I don't know. In my case, I need to dance Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I have that time blocked out from 6 till 9:30. That's my time block out. So if you know you need to do those things, time block them out so that you can prepare the rest of your week and figure out when you're actually going to be able to work your business. If you know that it needs to be done first thing in the morning so that you actually get something done, then that's what it's got to be, right? Put the biggest priorities into your calendar and kind of like this clock, schedule them into your day. And sometimes you might just need to invest time in other people to help you. Maybe that's a parent, maybe that's a friend, maybe that's hiring someone, whatever it is, but whatever you got to do to stay afloat kind of thing. And the last thing is that the important needs the important needs need to take precedence over the urgent. So high importancy over high urgency. There's some things that are more important than they are urgent. So do the high important, high urgency things first, and the high important, low urgency things last, kind of thing. So that is that. I know everybody is probably feeling the same way as me, and I know all of you guys are, and I'm pretty sure everybody in our group is feeling the same thing, that we just have so much to do in our day, and our business just kind of gets put to the wayside. But we all have these goals, and we keep setting them month to month to month, whether it's hitting emerald, going active, being a diamond coach, whatever it is, whatever your goals are, we continue to set these goals, and we continue to push them and push them and push them. But what's the point in pushing them if you're not going to do anything to move your business forward, right? So I would love to see in the group after this call, just kind of when, or right now, you can just share when you're going to set those work hours. Maybe you need to plan your day, so you can share with us after this call, after you plan your day, your week, whatever it is. But I would just love to hear when you're going to work your business, even if it's just a half an hour or an hour in a day. An hour max is literally all you need to move your business forward. If you send out 3 invites a day and connect with 3 epic humans, it doesn't have to be a massive amount of people, but if you connect with 3 people a day and send out 3 invites a day, your business will move forward. You will help people, you will achieve Success Club, and you will see those goals eventually come to fruition, which I think is absolutely wonderful. So I don't even know what time it is. It is 9:25. Damn. So if y'all want to share just quickly what your goals are, or when you're going to work this business, maybe Danica can go last because we probably won't understand you. Britt, do you want to go first? I don't know if you have your day planned out. Brittany Costin.
Oh, okay. I was waiting because I'm like, they look busy, so should I go?
I can't hear you. Can anybody else hear her? You can hear her?
You can hear me?
Oh, shoot. Oh, I can definitely hear you. If I unmute my, could you guys hear me this whole time?
Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, I'm probably like you. I think in the morning for me is probably going to be the best. Like, probably like for a little bit before I do my workout, because once I do my workout, then I have to get the kids up and get them. I have to get my stepson to school or make sure that he's on the bus. I have to get Brooklyn ready for daycare, so I'm probably gonna do it in the morning. For priorities, like weekend for me, only like I have to do house stuff on the weekend because I just like physically can't during the week. It's too much. So house is an absolute disaster. So like priority for me today is to like clean everything, finish all the line. I pulled like a month on my back, so I've been conscious of that. Like I still need to finish the work, but one of my biggest goals for September, and well, we're already kind of like halfway through September, but it's to finish the work. Took me way longer than 6 weeks, but that's okay. And I want to start 80-day obsession and actually stay on the schedule because I haven't done that in a long time. And to successfully follow the nutrition plan, because I've kind of been on and off with it because we have like so much stuff going on, but now our schedule's finally like calming down. We don't have as many events and stuff, so it'll be easier for me to stick to it. So I'm excited about that.
Perfect. I love that. And maybe in your case, you need to set priorities daily. So like you said, your priority on the weekend, your top priority on the weekend is to clean the house and get it ready for the next week so that you're not feeling so overwhelmed by all the clutter and laundry and things that you have to do. So maybe on the weekend, that's your priority, but maybe on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, your priority in the morning is to work your business. You can have Friday off, set Friday off, Saturday off, Sunday, maybe just check in and do a little more connecting, and then run your business Monday to Thursday. Honestly, like, as long as, like, I think we get into this thing that we have to do it every single day, and then it becomes overwhelming, and then it becomes stressful, and then it becomes something that we don't want to do at all. If we ran our business 3 days a week, 4 days a week, great, that's amazing. If we show up 5 days a week, even better. Like, right? So I think for you, just kind of like getting back into things, finding your groove. Don't set that goal of having to work your business every single morning, Monday to Friday, because that is just going to overwhelm the shit out of you. Maybe set it like every second day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm going to work my business in the morning before I work out for 30 minutes. I'm going to send out 3 connections, 3 invites, and put up a post 3 days a week. That's it for now, right? For the first week. And then the next week, you might increase it by 5 more minutes. I will do 5 minutes of going and liking people's posts, or 5 minutes of spending more time on my stories, or whatever it is, right? So just start off small and then just increase that. And then it won't be so overwhelming to dive back into things. But I love that.
Thank you. Yeah, I agree. I feel like even like on the weekends, I used to be like, oh my God, I have to get my workout in. And on my weekends, I kind of give myself a break, because if I put that pressure on myself, then I usually get stressed out about it, and I don't want to do it because I'm trying to like do all the laundry and clean and stuff. So I definitely, I'm trying to give myself structure, but like not freak out and hate myself if I don't get something done, because that's when I just shut off and I don't do anything. So I'm working on that.
Amen. Let go of being perfect. Yeah. And I think that's where like your list is going to come in handy, your priorities, writing everything that you need to do and number them. Start from the top and work your way down. And if the 40th thing doesn't get done, it is okay. The world will move on. All right, Danica, go for it. If you're done brushing your teeth.
Yeah, I am. I'm just gonna finish this eye so that I don't have like weird blotches or
That's
something.
okay.
My goals, maybe I'll turn this off and sit over here. My goals are to work out 3 times a week, and also work Beachbody 3 times a week. Each day is different, and even week to week it's different, because sometimes I have clinical, sometimes I'm in the office, sometimes I have labs, sometimes I don't. So that would definitely have to be like a week to week thing, that I like write down what days I'm doing what. But the best time to work the business would definitely be in the morning, because as soon as, like, if I'm in the office, I start at 8. If I'm doing classes, it's 8:30. So, and then it goes until 5. And by the end of the day, I don't even want to eat. So,
Yeah.
So that would probably be the best for me.
Okay, awesome. And I think like on Sundays, that would be the perfect time to set up your week. And then maybe on days, I don't know if you have any days off during the week that you're not at the office. No. Okay. Yeah, just set those days, like your less busier days or less mind days. Maybe clinical is more mind consuming than what being at the office is. Maybe on the days that you're at the office, then those are the days that you work your business in the morning, right? So planning it out on the Sunday of what your week is going to look like, and just kind of setting those hours, the 3 days a week. When you're not in clinical, you're working your business kind of thing, and set those mornings, and maybe it's a half an hour, maybe it's an hour, or whatever you can set in. But yeah, time block those, and that will be money. Love it. Perfect. I'm just seeing if Brittany's able to chat. She's currently talking to someone, so.
Hi.
Hi, are you able to chat?
Okay. What we're talking about goals.
Yeah, goals and when you're gonna work.
I've heard them. I love them. I love you guys all have goals. Everyone's working hard. My goals are, one, get my fucking Coach account back.
Hey, speaking of that, okay, I'm just gonna share with you really quick. Marie said that he asked Kim Carter or Kim Carver asked if it has been resolved, and Marie said no, and that he is going to get back to her. So it will come back.
I did talk to a lady finally from the compliance. She called me and she was super nice and like sent me back a really nice email too. So she said by Monday or Tuesday I should hear something. But whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm getting whatever I have to do is going to happen. Not worried about it. Goals. I think still going to be like in person. I feel that's my kind of go-to. I don't know. That's my like universe always telling me that I need to do it in person. So that's my thing. And just showing up on social media so those people that I talk to in person can see that I am doing the things. Yeah, I do show up on my social media and I don't really do much inviting on there, but I do show up there because the people that I talk to follow me in person and they are watching me and seeing that I am showing up still and I am still there. But yeah, I don't know. I do know decisions written. Afternoons. So when I'm done like my cash stuff and I've gone to the bank, I think that's when I need to do like an hour of actually sitting down and doing the business a day or whatever time I have, because it's not really like set. There's always things going on that I need to run to. But yes, after lunch, that should be my work time, because mornings are freaking hard when you're up till 1 a.m. and getting up at 5. Yeah, working on it. But my me time needs to be in the morning. So yeah. And sometimes my workout is in the afternoon, which is also good because it gives me more energy. Yeah.
So that's where your priorities are going to be like huge. What is most important to get done during the day, either like at the bar or even with your business too? Like, do I need to post on my stories, or do I need to go and connect with people? Do I need to do this, or do I need to do this? Like your meditation, your morning jam, that is like sacred time for you. That is high priority for you. And then I don't know, whatever comes next in the bar or with your business, whatever comes next, that's what you need to do with your list. I feel like this is so important for everybody. I feel like it's going to help me, and it's going to help you guys too, and whoever's watching this recording. But yeah, I like that. You're working your business doesn't have to be in the morning, just whenever you can fit that time in. And that's maybe where you need time block or chunk your hour or whatever for the business out, if it's in the afternoon kind of thing, or right after your workout, after you're jazzed up, pumped up, and like have that energy, like that second wind of boost. And maybe that's when you work your business, is right after you work out.
Yeah, that probably would be the best time actually. Yeah.
Sweet. Do you have to be at the bar in the afternoon?
If it's busy, I don't know. I need to be showing up like in the community and stuff too. Which like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing, marketing.
Yeah. You bet.
Killing 2 birds with 1 stone here.
Come drink my booze and then come be healthy with me. You know?
Yeah, balance, guys, balance.
Oh, that's good. All right, well, I'm going to end it there. This was awesome, and I feel like we all have some prioritizing we need to do, some lists we need to create, myself included, and it would be quite wonderful if y'all would share that in our group chat so that everybody else can kind of see where you guys are prioritizing your time, and just help them know that I can be pregnant mama who is working and going to school at the same time and running a business and still make time for my business, even if that just means 3 days a week. I can be a full-time working mama of 2 and trying to clean my house and do everything under the sun and still work my business 3 days a week. And I can be a bar manager and a dog mom and still work my business, whatever you're going to work your business, Britt. So I feel like this is so important, and that if you guys would share that in our group chat, that it would be super beneficial, because I think everybody is kind of from different walks of life in their business and everybody's kind of at different stages. So sharing that and sharing your priority list would be super important. So that is that. I'm going to end it there. Have a fabulous, fabulous Sunday. I appreciate all of you, and thank you for showing up. And we'll see you tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Britt, you hopped on one morning and I missed you. You were on too early. The day that I went
I know
to 5
it
a.m.
sucks because I work out at like 6 or 6:30, and that's like 4 a.m. for you guys. So at least until the time change.
Yeah. The time change should be soon. I'm not
I
mistaken.
think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
forget. Usually Google tells me because I don't remember that shit.
And then you'll only be an hour ahead, correct? Okay, sweet. And then, yeah, then it will be 6 your time, 5 our time, which is money. Okay, perfect. Sweet. Have the best Sunday. I love all you, and thank you for showing up.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.